Hello and welcome to today's video. A sunrise cardio Pilates using the whole body. So taking a deep inhale through the nose to start and gently rolling all the way down, walking yourself out to a strong plank position. Holding it here for a few moments and then just gently dropping the knees and lowering the body to the mat. And we'll start by taking a nice gentle Cobra Stretch, rolling the shoulders back and down, and then just gently dropping back down to a nice child's pose here. Just really starting to loosen up the body, mobilize and get ready for today's class. So pushing back into downward dog, just gently paddling the feet, just warming into the hamstrings. Slowly walking those hands towards your feet, nice soft bend in the knees and rolling up to standing. Taking a big deep breath and rolling straight back down. Rolling back up and reaching to the sky. So we're taking some walkouts here. Just starting to raise the heart rate a little bit. Good. Holding that plank once more and lowering that body back down to the mat. And taking that baby cobra, really stretching through the front of the body here. So coming back into that plank pose, we're going to step the right leg forward here, dropping the knee down, just taking a nice chest opener, cactus arms, and really stretching into that hip flexor here. Just really squeezing those glutes forward. Just slowly rocking back, folding over the hamstring. Nothing too strenuous at the moment, just warming the body up. And just gently rocking forward and taking that weight back. It's a nice dynamic movement here. Just lunging into that forward hip flexor stretch into that hamstring. A few more like this. And stretching into a full low lunge here, lifting that back knee up and reaching the arm towards the sky, opening up through the front of the body and getting a nice spinal twist. Coming back to plank position, we'll lower back down, pushing back up into that cobra, taking it back into a child's pose here. Nice gentle flow. Pushing back into your downward dog. Paddling out those feet once more. This hamstring should be feeling a little bit warmer now. And just gently walking your hands and roll back up to standing. Taking a nice big inhale, walking those hands out, walking back, reaching up to the sky, really squeezing through the core here. Walking out once more. Holding that nice strong plank position. Lowering down. Reaching up into that cobra. Lower back should be feeling nice and warm now. Dropping back down. And we'll step the left leg forward and we'll take that sequence on the other side. So take that nice hip flexor stretch. Really opening up through the chest as you interlace those hands behind you. Looking up towards the sky. Really opening up into those hips. And then just dropping over that hamstring. It's really just breathing into the stretch here. And then we're going to take it a little bit more dynamically now. So coming forward and then dropping it back. So really just mobilizing into those hips and really warming into those hamstrings. A few more like this. And lifting the back knee off the back, we'll take that nice spinal twist here. Reaching the arm to the sky, really opening through the spine. Coming back down, lowering yourself all the way down to the mat. Taking the cobra once more. Just really moving with your breath here, coming back into a child's pose. Should feel really nice on that lower back. We'll take one more downward dog. Gently walking those hands towards your legs. And when you're ready, just taking gentle swings side to side. So really just loosening up any tension in the back here. Just keep a nice soft bend in the knees. And when you're ready, using your core strength, roll yourself all the way up to standing. And take a nice big breath. Shaking off a little bit now. We're going to start with a leg sequence. So we're going to begin with some squats. So we're taking that nice deep squat, so really taking that weight backwards. We're going to keep going here for a few more. So really trying to get nice and deep in those legs. Feeling the burn through your thighs. Good. Taking just a few more, and we're going to pulse it out here. So pulsing out in those squats, just lifting and lowering an inch. Really taking this nice and slow to really activate deep into those thighs. And then we're just going to hold it now in that deep squat. I know my legs were shaking at this point. Keep breathing here, keep the core nice and strong, and push up, relax. And we're going to go for once more. Keep going here. We got 4 more. 3. 2 more. The last one. And taking it into those pulses now. So really burning out those thighs. This is a great, good start to our class. Really going to be getting in deep and burning all of our body today. And holding it now for 10 seconds. Just breathing through it, really trying to keep that nice strong form. So squeezing through the core, nice flat back. Taking that weight backwards and relax. Good job. Shake those legs out a little bit. Take a nice big deep breath. Just relax over the legs, shake the hips out before we repeat the same sequence in our sumo stance. So taking those feet slightly wider now, take that nice big deep sumo squat, plying down. Good. So working a little bit deeper into those outer glutes and those inner thighs here. Good job. So really squeezing those legs together as you zip them back up to the top. And of course, we're going to finish it off with some pulses. Good. So really try and slow it down here to really get that deep burn through the legs. And now just holding here for 10 seconds. Really trying to keep that nice strong form. Breathing through it. 10 seconds feels like a long time like this. Good job. Shake the legs out. And we'll do that just one more time. So we plie and rise. Plie and rise. Keep going here. Not too much longer left. You got 5 more. 4. 3. 2 more. Last one. And into those pulses now. Go for 6, 5, 4. Keep breathing. 2. Last one. And holding it deep down in that squat now. Just 10 seconds here. Really trying to focus that mind, keeping that lovely form. Those legs should be burning. And relax. Good job. Shake them out. Take a nice big inhale. Reach to the sky and fold over those legs. Just take a moment. Relax the body. Reduce the heart rate a little bit. And again, we're going to repeat the same sequence here, but in a lunge now. So starting with the left leg forward. take a nice soft bend in that knee. Just going to step it back into that lunge. You're really working on our balance here as well. So you really want to be pushing up from that supporting leg. So that left leg should be firing here. Really pushing up through the glute and through the hamstring. Lovely. Aiming for those nice right angles in our legs. Just taking this at your own rate. Taking it nice and slow just to make sure that you're performing it with the right balance here. So we're pulsing it out for 10 now. Just like we did with those squats. This is a real burner, this one. I am sorry. Just holding it here. Really starting to feel those thighs shaking. Squeezing through the core. Got that nice strong posture. And push it up to standing. Good job. I'm going to take that on the other side. So we lunge and rise back up. Good. So really trying to aim for that great balance here. Really pushing up out of that heel. Just a few more. You can do it. Holding it in those pulses now. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And holding it now. 10 seconds here. You won't like me tomorrow after this one. It's going to be a few aching bums and legs. And rise back up. Good job. Shake it out. Take a nice big deep breath. Fold over those hamstrings once more. And just breathe. Rolling back up to standing. And we'll take it on that left side once again. Exactly the same as before here. You know what you're doing now. So keep up the good work. Keep motivated. I've got a little bit of a surprise for you after these lunges. And into those pulses now. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. And relax. Good job. Shake it out. Let's go straight onto that other leg. So we lunge. Good. So really pushing up out of that heel. Squeezing that core to help your balance. So for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And pulsing it out here. This is a great way to really activate those glutes, really fire into those legs. Holding it now and relax. Good job. Shake it out. So now we're going to have a little bit of a cardio step up here. So we're going to start with some squat reaches. So we're simply squatting down and reaching up to the sky. So we're going to take this one for 30 seconds here, just to raise that heart rate a little bit more. Really reaching up into the sky, rising up onto those toes if you can. Good, getting nice and deep into that squat. Still thinking about that good form here. Got a few more moments left. So keep going. Really raising the heart rate. Those legs should be burning. And relax. Take a little 10 seconds here. We're going to take some step back burpees. So we're just dropping down into that nice strong plank position, walking the legs back in and standing back up. So really take this at your own pace here. So we're going to be doing these little cardio inputs throughout our workout today, just to challenge and mix it up a little bit more. I told you I did have a surprise, so keep going with these step back burpees now. So we're just walking the feet out, walking them back in and rising up to the top. This is really quite challenging, so keep up the good work and breathe. Those heart rates should be on fire right now. So take a nice big deep breath. Roll yourself all the way down and coming into a strong plank position here. So squeezing through the core. We're going to start with some slow mountain climbers here. So we're simply just bringing the knee towards the chest. If there's too much with the legs off the mat, you can always just tap opposite shoulder to opposite arm. Really squeezing that knee into the core if you're with me here. Really trying to keep that nice flat back here. Good. So we exhale, squeeze, and inhale to go back to the plank position. Just a few more moments here. This is a real burner. Really working straight into those deep core muscles today. Keep it up. And relax, good job. Shake those wrists out a little bit. That was cruel. So we're going to take some press-ups now. So coming into that box position. You can take the knees slightly back if you wish to challenge yourself a little bit more. Just transferring the weight forward. And just dropping the upper body down to the mat and pushing back up. So really working into those arms and those chest muscles here. Keeping the core nice and tight. Again, just taking everything at your own pace. This is quite a challenging workout, but keep up the good work. I know you can do it. And switching up a little bit now, we're going to drop for 3, 2, 1 and rise. 3, 2, 1 and rise. This is evil. 3, 2, 1 and rise back up. Few more. Oh, my arms were on fire, I know that. Good work. Go get a nice little chest stretch. Take those arms behind you. Just open up the chest a little. So come in to lay down onto your mats now. I'm going to start with some Starfish climbers. So we're just lifting the legs and the arms at the same time and opening up into that Starfish position here. So really making sure we're squeezing through the core. So we inhale to lift, exhale to open, inhale to close, and exhale to drop back down. Good. So really trying to coordinate the arms and the legs here. If there's too much lifting the upper body of the mat, you can always keep that head connected to the ground. Good. Just a few more like this. Look at that beautiful sun rising. Just a few more. Keep it going here. Now holding it at the top here now. Can you reach slightly higher? Lifting and relax. Good job. Push yourself back for a moment. And then we're taking it straight back into that plank position. Taking some cross climbers now. So we're aiming for opposite knee to opposite elbow here. So really starting to work into the obliques. Again, if it's too much with the knees off the mat, you can always just take those shoulder taps once again. Still be working your core nice and hard. But if not, we're sending your opposite elbow to opposite knee, really squeezing through that center, coming back to that strong plank position each time. Keep it up. I know my core was on fire right now. And you'll be happy to know that we have that lovely cardio burn coming just up. Just take a little wrist stretch for the moment. Flexing the wrist down, just applying some gentle pressure with the other hand. Just releasing any tension. And when you're ready, stand yourself up and we'll take those squat reaches once again. So it's just a minute of cardio here, just to make sure that you're working as hard as you can. So we could take this up a level now, introducing a little jump, or you can keep it at the same level as before, whatever you wish. Keep up the good work. It's only 30 seconds. Breathing through it. If you're jumping with me, this is well done. Keep up the good work. And relax. Good job. Take yourself to the back of your mat, and we'll take those step burpees once again. Really reaching to the sky as you come up to the top. Just stepping one foot out at a time. Really taking this at your own pace. Good. Really trying to get that heart rate up a little bit higher. Let's get a bit of a sweat on today. So this workout was filmed in the lovely beach of Sri Lanka in an area called Midigma. It's one of the days, it was sunrise. It was absolutely beautiful, but it was still so hot right now. So if you think you're sweaty, you wanted to see me. So we're going to be working on to our sidelines a little bit now. So when you're ready, coming to the back of your mat, taking a nice big inhale, and we'll roll ourselves all the way down. So we're going to start on our knees. So we're going to take that left leg out to the side, inhaling and reaching the arms up to that T position, and then transferring the weight over. So we're going to take the top hand behind our head, and we're going to take some crunches here. So we're aiming for elbow to knee here. So we exhale to crunch, inhale to extend. So this is really quite challenging, but really works deep into our side obliques here. So keep it up. So we crunch and extend. Crunch and extend. Good job. I know my side was on fire right now, so keep up the good work. And then taking some leg lifts in the position here. So we're just lifting and lowering that leg, really trying to keep those hips stacked upon each other here, really extending through the toes. Just a few more like this. And holding it up there for a moment, testing the balance a little bit. Can you lift it slightly higher? And relax. Good job. So we're going to stay in this position here, but we're just going to sit back onto our heel. So taking a kneeling squat. So we're just lowering down and rising back up. Squeezing the glutes at the top. So we inhale to lower, exhale to rise. This might feel slightly strange if you've never performed it before, but it's a good one to really get deep into those glutes. Keep going here. A few more. So bringing the hands onto the hips now. We're going to take a good morning. So what we really want to work on is keeping that nice flat back. We're not sitting back all the way onto our heels here, just dropping that spine forward. Really making sure that we keep that head in line with our spine, really squeezing into the core. Really feel the hamstrings engaging as your body comes back up to a standing position here. This is really quite difficult. You may not be able to go too far. Really important to make sure that you are keeping that spine nice and straight in a nice long line here. Good job. Just taking a nice stretch now to the side, opening up through those obliques, and reaching over to the other side. And when you're ready, we'll take that sequence on the other side. So inhaling, lifting the arms, dropping it over, and we'll start with those crunches. So really aiming for elbow to knee here. exhaling as you crunch, inhaling to extend. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Into those leg lifts when you're ready. Just lifting and lowering that leg, really reaching that arm to the sky here, really working through those obliques still. Good. This is slightly different to what we normally do. I like to mix it up a little bit. Good, so really trying to find that focus here. Just holding it now in that balanced position. Squeezing through the core, squeezing the leg. Smiling, breathing, and coming back up. And we'll take it into those squats now. Just working on our single leg squats here. Just activating a little deeper into one side. This is a really good one to do. So really squeezing those glutes and hamstrings as you come back up, keeping the core nice and engaged. Keep going here for a few more. You're working so hard. And taking those good mornings now. So really keeping that nice flat back, head in line with the spine, squeezing the core, squeezing the glutes and the hamstrings to pull ourselves back up. Good job. Breathing through it here. We inhale to lower and exhale to rise back up. Few more moments and we have another lovely little cardio burn. I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed this workout. It was nice to mix it up a little bit and do something a little bit different to what we normally do. I'm a big fan of high intensity training myself, so it's great to be able to incorporate it into one of my Pilates workouts. So when you're ready, we're going to take those squat reaches. So again, you can just keep it without the jump as a low impact alternative, or we're taking it up a notch now. I really want you to try and get those jumps in, really reaching to the sky here. Get that extra burn. It's only 30 seconds work. Keep it up. Breathing through it. For you more. Those legs should be on fire. And relax. Good job. And when you're ready, we're going to take those burpees. So you can keep it as a nice step back burpee, or you can always take it up a notch and jump those feet back, and then jumping up at the top there. Really just listen to your body. I'd rather you perform it with good technique than bad. We want no injuries here. We just want to raise that heart rate a little bit. Good job. So I'm gonna jump it here. Much harder in the sand than I thought it was gonna be. So when you're ready, take a nice big inhale, walking yourself all the way out and coming to sit onto your bums here. So we're going to go work a little bit deeper into our core now. So we're going to start off with a little combo. So roll yourself down to your mat. When you're ready, bring those legs in. Interlace those fingers behind your head. Lift the legs to a tabletop position. So we inhale to extend. Exhale to pull back in. So we're dropping one leg at a time. And crunch the upper body up. And then repeat. So extending one leg, then the other, and then crunch. So we drop the right leg, squeeze it back in, drop the left leg, squeeze it back in, and crunch that upper body up. So just keeping it going here, really working into those lower abs as well as the upper abs here. Really important to keep that spine connected to the mat at all times when we're working into our lower abs to avoid any injury and just really making sure that we're activating those muscles. So keep going here for a few more. Extending those legs out now. We'll just finish it off with some little crisscrosses. So really burning deep into those lower abs. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can always crunch that upper body up here. It should really be burning. Might as well make it a little bit harder today. Hug those knees in. Take a nice big deep breath. Just slowly rocking side to side. Give them a little massage. And when you're ready, coming on to your hands here. So fingertips facing towards our feet. I'm going to take some crunches. So just extending those legs out whilst we dip the lower body back. So really squeezing through the core, as well as working into the triceps a little bit here. So we're taking those V crunches. Lovely work. So really squeezing those knees in towards the chest. And if you can, just holding it here in the V-sit. Can you let the arms go as well? Really burning deep into those core muscles. And relax back down. Good job. Just going to take it into some Russian twists now. So we're dropping back into that C curve and we're just reaching from side to side. So we're really working into those obliques here. Squeezing that core, really twisting. So we exhale to twist, inhale to come back to center. Really just working at your own pace here. And relax, good job. So lower yourself back down to the mat. I'm going to take a windmill, so taking your hands out to a T section, just dropping the knees to one side and really using those obliques to pull them back to the center here. So keeping the legs connected. They may not drop all the way to the floor. We just really want to work on using the strength of those side muscles to pull them back up here. Good job. So you can have the toes off the mat or on the mat, whichever feels most comfortable for you here. A few more like this. Roll yourself up to standing, and we're going to go with another cardio burn. You know what's coming. We're jumping into those squat reaches now. Really reaching to the sky, holding deep down into that squat. Keep going here. I'm glad I did not have to talk whilst I was doing this, otherwise I would be completely out of breath. So keep going here, just a few more moments with those squat reaches. And then let's take it with those burpees now. It's funny how hard it is to jump on sand. I felt like I was not moving off that floor at all. So really reaching those arms to the sky, jumping those feet back into that plank position here. It's just 30 seconds, keep going. There's always the step back burpee option if it's too much for you. But keep up the hard work, we have a few more. And relax, good job. Into our last little section now. So we're going to work on our arms a little bit more. So grab your resistance bands and place them just a few inches above your wrists here. Extending those arms out in front. We're going to bend them in and extend back out. So really trying to keep tension on the band here, just to work a little bit deeper into our muscles. So we really want to be squeezing through that core. So we inhale to bring into those right angles and exhale to extend. Hard work is nearly over, so keep it up here. Just pulsing it out now. Really working into those bands. Should be really feeling this through the shoulders and the back and the arms. Good job. Shake it out a little bit. Put that band back on. And we're going to take a little tilt here. So we really want to keep a nice long line through our body. So we're going to tilt back, extending the arms, and then coming back up and bending those arms into those 90-degree angles. So combining that first exercise we did here with a little tilt. You should really feel this through the front of your thighs. Good. Keep it up here. Really taking this at your own pace. Just a few more. I know this is a real burner. And relax. Good job. Taking that band behind us now, we're going to take our arms behind. We want palms facing inwards and flipping them upwards to face the sky. So we're just lifting here. So it's a really quite small movement. You might find that your body tilts a little bit forward. That's absolutely fine. Really working into those triceps here. This is our last exercise before our last cardio burst. So keep going. Hard work is nearly over. Just pulsing it out at the top now. This has been a real tough workout, so if you've got yourself through it, give yourself a good pat on the back. Taking one arm above head and just take a nice tricep stretch here. Just applying gentle pressure with the upper arm. And on the other side. Get your breath back a little bit before that final cardio burn. The last one now, so give it your all. You've got a minute left. So we're jumping with those squat reaches. Just 1 minute left and we can have a nice cool down stretch. I believe you can all do it, so keep up the good work. It's easy saying that while I'm sat on the sofa, looking out at the balcony. Those final burpees now, I know they're horrible, but just get them done. Here we go, 30 seconds. Reach into the sky, jumping a little bit higher if you can. Keep up the good work. Just a few more moments. We got 10 more seconds here, 10 final seconds of hard work. Let's aim for 2 more burpees. Well done. Have yourself a drink and take a moment to relax. It's a nice big inhale, exhale. One more. Roll yourself all the way down. Walking out to that downward dog position here. Really stretching through those hamstrings. Releasing any tension. Really trying to aim that chest towards your thighs here. Pushing out of those shoulders. And just breathe. Slowly bring your knees towards the ground. And dropping back into that child's pose here, really reaching those arms away. Just gently walking a little bit further to one side. Just taking a slightly deeper stretch into the shoulders. And towards the other side. and back to center. So just reaching one up to the sky, just threading it through the other hand here. Taking a nice thread the needle stretch, just to open up a little bit more into that spine. And onto the other side. Really reaching as far as you can here. And relax, good job. So come in to sit onto your bunks now. Roll yourself down to a laying down position. Taking one foot towards the opposite knee, just bringing that shape towards you here. So getting a nice stretch through the hips and into the glutes. And onto the other side. Really just releasing any tension here. Really trying to relax the body into the stretch. Taking a nice full body stretch, reaching the arms away, reaching the toes away. And roll yourself back up. Take a nice big inhale, bringing the right leg in towards the thigh. Just folding over that left leg here. Really trying to use the strength of your arms to just pull you a little bit deeper into the stretch. And taking that on the other side. And flex that foot just to open up that hamstring a little bit deeper here. Just really trying to relax a little bit deeper into the stretch on every exhale. Good job. Bringing your legs to a straddle position now. Nice big inhale, reaching those arms, walking the hands away. Just really stretching through those inner thighs and the hips here. This should feel really nice after all those burpees. Shake your legs off, bring them back to center. Just coming to a seated position now. Just gently dropping the head to one side. Just releasing any tension in the neck. You can walk the opposite hand away from you a little bit, just to deepen the stretch. Coming back to center and taking that on the other side. Really well done today. This was a really challenging workout. If you've got yourself through it, then you have the ability to rest for the rest of the day. You have really earned that. Just taking a gentle spinal twist now, just remobilizing the body. Take a nice big deep inhale, bringing those hands to center. One more. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this workout as much as I did.